Welcome back to the Low Tide Lines, everybody. And for today's deck video, I'm going to be playing something that may or may not be meta. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. I'm pretty sure the deck is in kind of like a weird flux where people play it, but not enough people play it to be meta. But yet it has the potential to be a meta deck. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know its situation. But I've been wanting to give this particular deck a shot ever since it came out, just because it's cool. And if it works, even better. Let's take a look at the deck list, shall we? Today we're going to be playing Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX, who has the Punk Up ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 basic Dark Energy cards and attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. So we're really only going to utilize Punk Up if we have another Marnie's Grimmsnarl or Impidimp or Morgrem on field when we evolve this thing. Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX has the attack Shadow Bullet. It does 180 damage and it costs 2 Dark Energy. This attack also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. 180 damage to the active is a decent chunk. It's a little bit less than I would like it to be, but it's still better than 0. Now 30 damage to the bench is not an awful lot, but when you pair this attack with other damage spreading Pokemon, that's when it really adds up. We're going to utilize Froslass's Freezing Shroud ability. During Pokemon Checkup, put 1 damage counter on each Pokemon that has an ability, both yours and your opponent's, except any Froslass. Froslass has been around for quite a while. We all know how this thing works. If we're lucky enough to be going up against a deck that has a lot of Pokemon on their bench, that has a lot of abilities, we're going to be ticking up a lot of damage in between attacks with Grimmsnarl, where we add 30 more damage onto one of those benched Pokemon. But we can add even more. We're going to run Munkidori with the Adrena Brain ability. We all know how Munkidori works at this point. Now I wanted to try something really techy in this deck. I made room for a 1/1/1 line of Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir. Dusknoir has the ability Cursed Blast. Once during your turn, you may put 5 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. Dusknoir has the same exact ability, except it does 130 damage, and then knocks itself out. Because we're already spreading a lot of damage, so at some point if we get the bench space, we can throw out a Dusknoir and or Dusclops to get a little bit more damage out there, just so that way we guarantee we knock out something. He's not essential, but he's there if we need him. This deck does run a 1 of Shaymin, who has the Flower Curtain ability, prevent all damage done to your benched Pokemon that don't have a rule box from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So Shaymin will protect any of our single prize Pokemon. For our ace spec of choice, the deck list called for Secret Box. You can use this card only if you discard 3 other cards from your hand. That's a big price. But we get to search our deck for an item card, a Pokemon tool, a supporter card, and a stadium card. So as long as we have extra cards in our hand that we can afford to get rid of, this will get us a lot of resources. Now seeing how it is in Marnie's deck, we will be running Spikemouth Gym. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a Marnie's Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into their hand, then shuffle their deck. We're really going to want this turn 1 if possible. The deck also runs Rescue Board. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 colorless less. If that Pokemon's remaining HP is 30 or less, it has no retreat cost. Most of the single prize Pokemon in this deck have a 1 retreat cost already, so this just makes them retreat for free regardless. And that's essentially the deck. I based this list off of 1 of 4 decks that was in the City League division on Limitless TCG, and all 4 lists were essentially the same. They all had their little quirks and their minute differences. I just happened to make room for the 1/1/1 Dusknoir line. Now before we continue, if you have any ideas or suggestions to help improve this deck in any way, drop those suggestions down in the comments below. I'll try them out sometime and I'll let you know how they worked. If you're interested in trying this deck out for yourself, the deck list can be found in the description below and currently on screen. Also, if there's a specific deck idea you would like to see played right here on the lounge, drop those deck lists down in the comments below, and one of us here in the lounge will play it. We're always looking for new things to play. Now with all that said, let's get into the games. That's not a bad opening hand, honestly. We are going second, so they'll get 1 turn of using items, and then we can lock them and give ourselves some time. I see a Duskull. And I see dragon sleeves. I wonder what they're playing. We may find out here shortly. It's Dragapult. I figured as much. Now, I will point out that I've only tested this deck a few times, and I've never ever played it before those times. So I'm still kind of learning how to properly run this deck. So what better practice than doing it straight for a deck video? I can't really afford to discard any of this, even though I really should. That's a lot of resources, but I'm going to regret this. Let's go ahead and attach the Munkidori. Let's go ahead and get the Dusclops, though. I'll take that. I would have loved to get a Buddy Poffin, but unfortunately, we can't do that. Itchy Pollen! No items for you. Are you going to put a second energy to knock out? Hopefully he doesn't think I was trying to slow play, because I was just trying to decide whether or not to discard that hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'll take that, honestly. I would love that rare candy that was in the discard pile a while ago. You still can't use items. But you can recon directive. Depending on what we top deck. They didn't blow me up? They could have knocked out the Budew right there. I thought for sure that's what they was going to do. Let's do that. I want the rare candy so I can go ahead and evolve right now. Let's do that. What's rare candy? Yes. I want 1 energy for Marnie. It would have been nice if I had a boss. I'm going to let them use items. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. I don't know what would have been the better call in that situation. To use item lock or... Oh, okay. I guess that was the right decision because they conceded. We'll take that. Unfortunately, we did not get the Impidimp. I would love a Buddy Poffin. Oh, thank God they mulliganed. Did they do it more than once? Well, I see Arven's a boss, Froslass, and Dark Energy. This may be a mirror match here. As long as that's not Budew in the active. Double Dory. Huh. And I got double Froslass. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have gone second. Crap. I would have loved that Buddy Poffin. It is a mirror match. This will be interesting. I love that they had a phenomenal opening hand compared to mine, which was just straight garbage. So let's Arven immediately. Let's get the Buddy. And Team Evo? Well, I have no energy, so never mind. Does no good. Oh, buddy. I should have got the rescue board. Because now I have no way to retreat. Also, let's get Shaymin. And let's get rid of these, since I have no energy this turn. For you. I'll do 50 damage, which is nowhere near enough yet. Go ahead. It gets them ahead, but probably should have held that, honestly, but I just assumed that they would have been able to knock that out next turn. Now here's where things start getting interesting. I would have loved a rare candy. I'm going to draw the card. Not entirely helpful at this current moment. Air balloon is not bad. It may honestly may be better than a rescue board. Depending on the situation. Okay, Shaymin does prevent the 30 damage from Morgrem. Or Grimmsnarl. That's what I was wondering. If I can get a rare candy, I'll be doing great. That's not a rare candy. With Ziono. I didn't get the rare candy. Crap. We may have to use this. I thought it let me get Pokemon too. So then, yeah, I get Spikemouth back. Give me you, actually. Yes, I know this helps them. Is this worth it to do? No, because I could just evolve that one. That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying not to do that. Yeah, it's on there. We might as well use it. I'll get started with their Froslass too. Yeah, with Spikemouth out there was really no point to do that. I thought you couldn't evolve it immediately after devolving it. I guess you can. I thought you had to wait a whole turn before you could evolve it again. I don't know where I heard that. Why have I not been using Munkidori? He's been on my bench. I'm sure you've all been probably screaming about using Munkidori. Yep, you can do it. Don't judge me too harshly. Like I said, I'm still learning this deck. Okay. So we need to do this, because I've not done it for the past 3 turns, or however many turns. I'm about to lose you. I can knock theirs out, though. Take a prize that way. You give me the boss. Let's go ahead and grab you. Spikemouth. Morgrem. So we do 180 to this thing. It doesn't knock it out. And I don't knock out anything with 30 damage. Crap. And let's just put it on the big boy. Oh, I could have put the 30 damage on one of these Munkidoris and it would have got knocked out. Didn't think about both Froslasses activating. But it's fine. It's fine. I lose my Munkidori, though. Next turn. Oh! Unless they get a Dark Energy for one of their Munkidoris, all 3 Munkidoris go down. Oh, they got it. Do they take it off the Grimmsnarl, though, is the question. Do you take it off a Munkidori, that way one of them is saved? Yes, you do. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, you do. that's unfortunate. Good win on their part. Good play on their part. I really wish I would have remembered I had Munkidori sitting on the bench for those few turns. At least we got the buddy. Did they mull? They did. No, they're still sitting up. Man, done got me excited. I thought they mulliganed. What are they playing? Well, that's unfortunate. Now I'm going to be getting Budew locked. We could force them to use teleport. Buddy. I can't retreat right now, though. I could with Arven. I'm going to beat them to it. I'm a Budew lock their Budew. Because we can Arven, get ourselves a rescue board, thank God. Let's go ahead and get the Rare Candy. Because I want to save that energy. And I itchy pollen first. So no items for you. And you'll do the same to me. Oh yeah, I thought about bossing up their Abra. Never mind. It's fine. Well, maybe I should have Iono'd. Good lord. I don't know what I'm up against here. Alright, no items for me. This does help me, though, as I can evolve. Give me Morgrem. Do a boss. Because I don't know what their plan is. I'm on a boss. And I'm an item lock. That way they can't switch. At least they can't play the switch card. They'd have to attach an energy. Or attach a rescue board. Or an air balloon. Okay, so it is Alakazam EX. Oh no, they get ignition energy, don't they? Jellicent Kazam! Someone's doing it! I just did this deck on a deck video like, I think a month ago. I had the same idea. There's one Psychic. And they go for the retreat. Okay. They're going to keep it on the bench. Oh, that was a perfect top deck. So let's put that on there. Yes, I'm using Punk Up. You know, if I was smart, I would have used Spikemouth first. Now, what's crazy here is if I had another boss, I could win right now. But we're going to Iono. We're going to get rid of that Jellicent they just got. Oh my god, can I still win here? Was that Iono the correct call? Get this off of Budew. Drop those right there. Knock that thing out. Free retreat. How much damage do I do? 360. Oh my god! The Iono was the correct call. Let's go! I can't believe that worked out in my favor that well. Holy crap! As soon as I saw Kazam, I honestly thought we may be done for. I know they still had time to set up, and I knew I was item locking them. But still, I just thought, things going to go their way. Give it time. Things always go my opponent's way. Not today. Things went my way for once. Dang. The Iono getting me the one Dark Energy, the one Munkidori. That's insane. That just made me incredibly happy. I feel like I probably should go get one more game in just to see if I'm able to get a full-length game where I can really show off the deck. But unfortunately, I am out of time. But in those few games, we did get to see the deck at work. Probably not to its full intent, but we saw it work. Well, everybody, that is going to wrap it up for today's deck video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button. And if you want to see more content from us as it comes out, you can hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your weekly unboxing. And until the next time I see you, you all take care.